for that.
No, this.
Yeah, there's no lid.
What are you up to, darling?
Reading one last time the sale contract for the property in Erney.
The future project.
Yes.
So Gwen is checking the... We've already checked it. We've been reading it for the last couple of days, haven't we? No, last week almost.
Yes, almost.
And this is where we have to sign it. And then that's it. 3 months after this signature, it's ours.
Yes, this is the first step in the buying process.
Yeah, so it's called a compromis de vente,
Yes.
and this is when you sign and you put down a deposit for the sale, and then after 3 months you go and do the acte de vente, which is the final signing,
Yes.
and you pay the money and you get the keys.
That's it.
That's it, yeah. It's taken quite a while to get to this point, isn't
but
it?
this is the first official step,
Yeah.
I guess.
Anything interesting? Apart from what's wrong with it? There's about 610 pages of things that are wrong with the building, so that's quite good. So the exterior of the building we can't change, potentially, because it's similar to the chateau, wasn't it?
Yes, it's in an air of
Patrimoine.
where the architecture and the patrimoine are not protected, but kind of protected.
I wouldn't change the exterior anyway.
No.
It just needs a good clean.
Yes.
Yeah, same as the chateau.
Yeah.
And what was that about the chapel?
The chapel was desacralized. There's no more cult object or art object inside.
Yep.
The bell is no more in the bell tower.
In the cloche, in the bell tower, yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
That's a shame.
The garden and orchard haven't been maintained for 10 years.
Well, I think you can see that when you visit the property because it's a jungle.
We couldn't even go in the garden.
No, we haven't even seen the garden yet.
The heating system is out of usage.
It doesn't work, no.
And the seller also says that he's not saying that the electric gate and the lift might work. Yeah.
Well, we can test the lift when the electric comes back on.
Yeah.
See who gets stuck in it first.
Oh, bloody hell. I wouldn't go in it.
It's a shame about the bell tower though because it had a bell in it.
Yeah.
Because when we viewed it, I went upstairs with Elias, I think.
Yeah.
And we had a look sort of up into the bell tower and you couldn't see a bell.
No.
So maybe it'd be nice to put one back actually. And we can just ring it randomly now and then to annoy the neighbours. So the lift hasn't been serviced in how many years?
Well, 12 years, but also more than servicing it, you're supposed to have a control technique of the lift.
Oh right, okay, to see if it's safe.
Like an MOT.
Or you're like I understand.
Basically. Every 5 years, and it hasn't been done since 2019, so we'll have to have that done.
Yeah. Right, darling. People are going to want to know how much are we paying for it?
Well, in total, including the building, all of the administration, fees, notaire, agency, all of it comes to 500 and basically 11,000 euros.
Yeah.
The building itself is 425,000.
Yeah.
And on top of that, you have a lot of fees that come on top, and also some money that's been budgetized for first renovation. Well, yeah, a bit of work
for the apartments that we're going to put that to. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
We'll have to sign at the latest on April 15th.
April 15th. Okay.
So in 3 months.
3 months, maybe before, hopefully.
Yeah, because this is like at the latest.
Yeah. Okay. Do we have to sign it yet?
Yes, it's time to sign now.
All right. Okay. Go on then.
Done.
So it's all done.
It's all done.
So it's all signed for.
Yes.
So April the 15th at the latest.
That's it.
Right, I'm going to go outside now and go find something to do.
Yep, time to get back to work.
Yeah. Right, everyone, that's the future project, the convent or priory or monastery or whatever you want to call it, signed for. Just got to send a deposit now. So that's all done. April the 15th will be the latest date that we can get in there and we can start showing you about. Right, today, I don't know what to do with myself. I might cut the grass. I haven't cut the grass. You saw me cut the grass yesterday behind the chateau, but I might do it in front of the chateau today just to clean the place up a bit. There's a lot of leaves and twigs and molehills and things everywhere and the place looks a little bit untidy. I don't like it when it looks a bit untidy. So yeah, I'm going to go find the mower. Rightio. A lot of you asked how I got the shot of the Range Rover that looked a bit like a drone shot. Well, this is called an Insta360 x2 and it is a 360 camera. And this is a this is a 3 meter long selfie stick, and this is a Manfrotto suction cup for mounting to cars or glass. So basically, if I mount that here in the center, and then you do this until it's stuck. I don't think that will go anywhere. I don't want it to go anywhere because because the mower might run it over. Right, so that's all the grass cut in front of the chateau and behind a little bit. It looks so much more tidier, so I'm really happy with that. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you guys, this is a sneak peek, this is a floor plan of the convent. So let's go in now and I'll show you on the computer. Okay everyone, here is the ground floor of the future project. You've got the chapel here. I mean, there's so many rooms. Salle 1, Salle 2, cuisine, déménagement. PS, I think this here is the greenhouse. We saw it from the window, but we couldn't quite work it out. But it's definitely a greenhouse. Séjour 1. There's so many rooms, it's unbelievable. This is the centre of the building here, the entrance. This is the refectory, which is huge. This is where I want to assemble the library, so we can see exactly how big it is. And what's missing or what's there, and it'll be really good because it's such a big space and there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 windows, so a lot of light. Yeah, so it's a really interesting project. Here is the elevator and the staircase. This is like a modern staircase, but underneath the staircase you've got a telephone booth. It's pretty crazy. There's actually a telephone in there with numbers and things, so that's quite interesting. Okay, so here is the old kitchen, and these are sort of like an office or a secondary kitchen. The barras, I'm not even sure what that is. I don't even remember that. Cav 1. Okay, the barras and cav, and you've got reserve is really interesting. That is the pantry for the kitchen. And it's really interesting because it has all the original like food storage shelves. So for bread and vegetables, it's really nice. This is the Louis XIV style staircase. It's really, really old, from about 1770, something like that. And it goes all the way up the building. So this is the first floor. This whole section here is called the Bâtiment Accueil. So you have a reception room, kitchen, bedrooms, all things like that. This is the upstairs of the small cottage on the back of the chapel. When we were there, we counted 80 bedrooms. I'm not sure if it's done correctly, but we counted 80. Each door is numbered. This is the floor above. Above this section, there is an attic, and also above this section, there is also another attic, and it's absolutely huge. But it's not shown here. This is the cave, which is underneath the refectory. There is also a huge building here, which isn't shown on the plan at the moment because it's on another page, which I didn't manage to screenshot. But that's the building with 7 apartments, which we're going to renovate first. So yeah, I thought I'd just show you the floor plan. I don't know how many square meters the building is exactly, but I know the courtyard is 710 square meters. So you're looking at about 2,000 square meters, I'd say, in that altogether. I will measure it in a future video when we have the keys, but until then I thought I'd show you this. So I hope you enjoyed watching today's video, everyone. It was quite interesting to see Gwen doing the whole process of the signing for the sale, so that's really good. I'm glad that's done. That's the first major stage of the investment process, or the buying process, so that's really good. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow.